What's up, YouTube? Doing a quick little sharpening video with this little old timer that one of my guys I work with wanted sharpened. Got it all set up in the KME. One thing that's hard about these, especially these little tiny ones, are the blade. The blade is usually pretty narrow on some of the old timers, case knives, and it's hard for these little jaws to grab them whenever you use the regular jaws. So I got these with the penknife jaws, which you can tell are definitely a little they're a little more narrow compared to the regular jaws. So I interchanged them out and got it set up pretty good to go. So it was already, it wasn't really the dullest knife I've ever gotten by any means. So I'm on my last two stones here. Just wanted to do a little quick video showing you how good the penknife jaws works on these little small knives. It's actually a buck, not an old timer. But, yeah, these penknife jaws work really good on the more narrow blades, old timers, cases, old bucks. Let's see if I got a burr on it. Got a little bit of a burr. Let me go over it one more time. I think I went over the other side one more time, so I have to make sure I go over this side the same amount of times. That way we got a nice even bevel on both sides. One of the tricks to these is you don't put any weight whenever you're sharpening it on your stone. Just let the weight of the stone do all the work. Don't try to grind extra off of it, because whenever you do that, these penknife jaws they're not the strongest compared to the regular setup. So whenever you do that, it will make the blade move sometimes, which is one thing you definitely don't want whenever you're sharpening. So I'm gonna swap out, I forgot to show you, swap out to this 1500 grit. This will be the final one. Put a little lapping fluid on there. And this is sharpening with the KME system. Got a couple of different sharpening systems. This KME with the penknife jaws so far, to me, has been the best fixed angle system, sharpening system that you can get for these smaller knives like this. Now, if you got like a big 10-inch long kitchen knife or a fixed blade that's 8-10 inches, something like that, yeah, the TS Prof system that I got with the dual clamps would definitely be a lot better. It's a lot more stable. It's hard to keep something stable whenever it's larger and this small of a clamp. But for something like if you're doing these old case, buck, old timer knives, this is actually perfect for that. Go to the other side. I don't know how many degrees it's fixed at. I just put the marker on there in the beginning and put the marker along the edge bevel, and I went up and down until I got all the marker off so it would match the bevel that was existing. which I didn't really see it necessary to reprofile this knife because, like I said, it was already not extremely dull. It wasn't sharp or anything. It wasn't hair popping sharp, and it wouldn't cut paper really, but it wasn't exceptionally dull either, so I didn't want to go into the whole reprofiling and all that stuff because I still had a pretty good, decent edge. Just pretty much needed to be honed a little bit. Got a burr on that side. I'm going to flip it back over. I'm just going to do 3 or 4 upward passes on each side, just to kind of knock the edge off of it. And then I'm going to put the strop in there and finish with the strop. Alright. Take this one out. Always try to put them back in the little holders so they'll be organized and I know exactly where I'm at with them and they won't be dirty and everything. Got a strop. I already preloaded it with some compound. Got the CBD diamond emulsion in this one, down to 0.1 micron. That's usually what I strop with. Alright. And stropping, as you can see, whenever you're stropping on this system, only go down, don't go back up. You don't want to tear your strop up. Pass on that side. I'm going to do a pass on this side. And that should be it. Take it out. I got it clamped down pretty good. You gotta be careful when you're taking them out. Whenever you loosen it up, it'll just drop out sometimes. And that should be it. Should have a nice slicey little edge on there. Hard to see with such a small blade. I didn't really want to put like a mirror edge on there, just because it will be used for slicing and it does need to be bitey. So let's see here, get the paper. Give her a shot here. Oh yeah. Slices of paper. Sometimes when you're slicing with that paper, it's hard to get the exact angle that you sharpen it at. But that's it. And that is the penknife jar semi-tutorial sharpening video, I guess you'd say, for the KME system. See you guys later.